Now let's add some employees. Set up employee details. Add employee. I'm going to add 2 employees. One will be casual, another one will be salaried. Now our department will just be the default, which is our company name. You can set up your own specific departments through the setup menu. I'm going to select tax-free threshold claim for the tax category. Payslip category, just the default staff, and rule set casual. Alright, next we're going to go to the Pay tab here and enter an hourly rate. And scroll down and select a super fund. Enter the member number. Alright, now next we want to add our salaried employee. And this time for the rule set, we're going to select salary full-time, 38-hour week. Okay, now I'll go to the Pay tab, enter in a yearly salary. And select the super fund. Now what we might do as well is just enter in an initial leave balance for statutory annual leave of 40 hours. Something else that I want to do for my casual is I just want to switch off this option that auto creates timesheets for his working week. You can set up the working week here. So I want that switched on for my salaried staff member and turned off for my casual. So I'll turn that off. Hit save. Now we're ready to process a payroll. Click payroll. Create, just checking our dates. That's August, which is what we want. And we can see here a summary of what's to be paid out. We've got wages for our salaried employee because she's had her timesheets generated from her working week, which we saw earlier. And no wages yet for Jim because he doesn't have any timesheets in the system. So if I just review Jenny's timesheets. We can see it's entered in values there, timesheets there for 7.6 hours. We can go in and edit any of those. We can change the total length or enter in some actual hours, and we can also change it to a leave timesheet if we want. Now, just going to add a timesheet for Jim. Now we can select the shift that we'd entered earlier, or we can add a new one. And enter in the actual times. Go and enter an hour break. So now we've got some wages in there for Jim. You might notice that the dollar value here is a little bit higher. And the reason for that is because he's paying at a $50 rate, because in his rule set, there's a loading of 125%. And you can click on these arrows here to get some more detail. Now I'm happy with that, so we're going to process. Payroll is complete. Okay, now we're going to submit our single touch payroll. So you can select export single touch payroll, or just click on the tile. Select our payroll from the list that we want to submit. Click next, and then just click on submit to send it to the ATO.